So I made 10,793.23 cents with a brand new offer starting from scratch in 90 days. And in this video, I'm going to show you step by step exactly how it's possible to do the same. But since it's probably the first time you and I meet, why should you listen to me? My name is Fred, and I went from struggling financially over 5 years ago to building a profitable business that makes me upwards of $1,000 per day in my early 20s. So if you watch this video until the end and you share it with a friend to thank you, when we get to 100,000 subscribers, I will be giving away $10,000. The first thing I'd like to share with you is that business is simply mathematics. What I've noticed after speaking to hordes of people, ambitious individuals who wanted to start a profitable business so they could become financially free, is that a lot of people, they're actually clueless when it comes to what they need to do to build a profitable business and to make money consistently. They have no proven way to generate sales calls or to get clients on demand for their business. They look at successful people on social media and they wonder what kind of voodoo or magical tricks they're doing. But the truth is, business is simply mathematics. Let me prove it to you. Over 5 years ago, I had no money to my name, I was extremely broke, and I desperately wanted to become successful, so I wouldn't have to wake up early every morning to commute to go work a 9-to-5 job I'd hate just to make somebody else richer off of my hard work. And even though I knew business models like dropshipping or Amazon FBA weren't the best business models to start as a beginner because they required a lot of money to start and they had high costs and low profit margins, at the same time, I just had no idea what to do and where to start. I only knew that selling services and coaching was a lot more profitable than selling physical products, especially as a beginner. I'd see these successful people online flashing their lifestyle, and I'd often wonder how they were able to do that. What did they know that I didn't know? It's like when I was a kid, the rare times I'd happen to spot a sports car on the highway, I'd be impressed by it, because I'd wonder how come they can afford to spend more money on a car than my parents can on a house after working hard for decades. What do they know that we didn't? But now I can tell you for a fact that after building a profitable consulting business, business is simply mathematics. It always comes down to the numbers. So we track everything first. That way, we know exactly how many views we need, how many calls we need, how many clients we need at what price tag in order to hit our goals. And when you track everything like that, it all becomes crystal clear. And now you have clarity on exactly what you need to do to move forward. So as long as you're following the right process and you hit the right targets, right numbers, you will reach your desired income. Now to help you, I've recorded a free video in which I'm going to explain everything I did step by step to make upwards of $1,000 per day, most of it being profit, with my own consulting business. And I'm also going to reveal the only 3 things you need to focus on doing if you're serious about making money from the comfort of your home. I will leave the link in the description below, or you can directly apply to book a call with me or my team, and we'll see if we can help you to start your business. But that's why the next thing I'd like to share with you is that in business, we make decisions based on the data, not on emotions, because your emotions will ruin you unless you know how to control them. Let's be honest, how many people fail to reach their goals because they listen to their emotions? How many people promise they're going to get in shape, lose some weight, go to the gym consistently, and then they don't? The only reason being they listened to their emotions. So that's why you need to become extremely careful, because in business, your emotions can very quickly cloud your judgment, and then you make the wrong decisions and you sink the company and you with it. Like, it's honestly shocking to me how many aspiring business owners or actual business owners don't even track their numbers. They don't know how much outreach they need to do or how much content they need to post. They don't know how many sales calls they need to hit their monthly desired income. They're clueless. So of course, if you don't even have any data, you don't track anything, then how can you move forward? You don't even know what to aim for. You have no targets. Now the next thing I would like to share with you is that you need to pick the right business model. And what I'm really doing my best to try to get you to understand on this channel is that not every business opportunity is equal. I see so many beginners try to start a dropshipping or Amazon FBA or print-on-demand business, but they never even take the time to analyze the business model on a fundamental level, because if they did, they would realize that 99% of people fail and only lose money. Why? Because those business models are not beginner friendly. So back in 2019-2020, with one of my friends, we decided to try dropshipping because it was sold to us as the best business model for beginners, and in the end, we only lost thousands of dollars and a year of our lives. It's time and money we'll never get back, but I mean, at least I learned many extremely valuable business lessons that I'm still using to this day. So even if you failed your first business, you will still learn extremely valuable lessons that will later on make you more money. So it's never just lost time or lost money, it's always a valuable learning experience. If you have this mindset, I make money or I learn lessons, you can't lose, because either way, you gain something out of that experience, whether negative or positive. But the reason why we couldn't succeed with that business, it was because we needed to run paid ads in order to get customers, visitors on our sales page. But the problem was, because we were both broke beginners, we couldn't afford to spend thousands of dollars per month on paid advertising. So costs were extremely high, and because profit margins were so thin, we didn't have much money to keep reinvesting into the business. And deep down, I always knew if I wanted to become wealthy, I would need to sell services or coaching offers. Because when you sell a service or a coaching offer, because you charge a high ticket price, $1,000 to $5,000, depending on what you sell and who you sell it to, you only need a handful of customers to go full-time and to make $10,000 per month. You would only need 10 clients at $1,000 or 5 clients at $2,000. But if you were to sell a $50 shitty overpriced AliExpress product and do dropshipping, not only would you need to convince hundreds of people to become customers and to buy from you, but on top of that, because people pay a small price, you would deal with so many low quality customers. People who pay the least amount of money, they're usually the most annoying people to deal with. I'm not even joking, because they're not as committed as people who pay a premium price tag. And because you charge more and most of it is profit, typically 98% is profit when you're just getting started with selling services and coaching and you work on this alone, it allows you to reinvest more money into the business and to scale faster than if you had low profit margins. So unless you are a veteran entrepreneur, you've at least made $1 million in your career, do not start by selling physical products because your chances of failure are extremely high. Again, there's a reason why 99% of people fail, but it's by selling services and consulting. I've seen the most amount of beginners go from rock bottom to making 6 figures a year, even multiple 6 figures per month. So it's an insane opportunity, but just like with any other opportunity, it's only around for a certain amount of time, a limited amount of time. So the people who get started today, they will benefit from low competition and a booming industry. The consulting industry is currently worth at over $250 billion, and experts predict that this number will rise to $495 billion by 2033. So by starting today, you benefit from this massive growth curve, because all the people who start later, it will only be more and more difficult for them to succeed. But what is consulting exactly? It's simple. You provide a solution to somebody's painful problems. You can typically do that by selling services or coaching. So to give you an example, back in 2022, I started by offering my services to entrepreneurs to help them to book more meetings with their ideal customers. And at first, it's not like I had the expertise to do it. I just figured it out along the way. And nowadays what I do is that I help ambitious individuals to start a profitable consulting business and to obtain financial freedom just like I have. To give you other examples, some of my customers, they do lead generation, or they simply sell fitness offers, like they help people to get in shape, or they help people to manage their emotions. You can sell any type of coaching as long as you solve a painful problem for people. I have people who help students to get into their dream universities. So chances are right now, you have a skill, an expertise, or a knowledge, a passion that you could monetize, but you don't even realize it. In 2022, I didn't even realize I could start coaching people on how to learn English or Spanish, but instead I started by selling services because I felt like I had nothing to teach. But that wasn't even true, as you can see. Now the step after that is to make targeted content on social media to attract your ideal customers to you. And the reason we do this is because it's literally free advertising. In 2025 and in the years to come, unless you're doing very specific B2B offers, if you're only relying on referrals and cold email, you are going to stay broke. So have fun, because the brands that are going to make 10K per month, 100K per month, $100 million, it's the brands who make content on social media, the brands that everybody knows about, the brands that get the most attention and the most visibility. That's why at some point Hormozy said fame is the best business model, and lots of people, they're too shy to show their face online and they want to stay anonymous, which is completely understandable. But that's why there's plenty of faceless accounts who make hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. Yes, you heard that right, per month, not even per year. I mean, we live in a world where some TikTok kids can make more money than doctors make in a year, and they make that in a month just because they're posting videos of ASMR or like they're doing some dances. And if you look at it from a business perspective, it's not even the best way to monetize an audience. The best way to monetize an audience is to sell your own products. So this is the new opportunity of the century. I make content because it's free advertising. Algorithms are so optimized nowadays, they automatically show your videos to your ideal buyers. So it's the same as going to paid advertising, except it does require more effort on your part, but it's completely free. And you can even get paid to acquire customers, for instance on YouTube when you're monetized. But that's not the only thing. How do we sell to our ideal customers? Well, first, we want to make sure what we have to offer could actually benefit the person we're talking to, which is why we want to turn superficial interactions like follows, likes, and comments into real, genuine conversations with people. So we really try to understand the prospect's current situation, their goals, and see if we could help them to bridge the gap between where they are now and where they want to be. And if we can, we want to make them an offer to work with us. And by following this sales process, which is usually done over a Zoom call, we are able to convert on average 25% of all the people we hop on a call with. Because if you just tried to direct people to a web page, a sales page, only 0.2% actually convert into paying customers. So if you have millions of followers or you get millions of views, do it, it's amazing, it works incredibly well. But if you have a smaller account, you don't get as much visibility, it makes sense to utilize the method, the sales conversion mechanism that allows you to convert the highest amount of leads into actual buyers. Now look, the only thing standing between you and making $10,000 per month with your business and being financially free, it's literally just the decision to commit to it. So if you are an ambitious individual and you're committed to building your business, I invite you you to check out the resources in the description below or to directly apply to book a call with me or my team, and we'll see if we can help you to build your business. And with that being said, I'll be waiting for you on the other side.